So hello to everybody who happens to be watching this. Today what I have is sort of a battle of the boxes. Now I know that there are a few of these out on YouTube, but I've been talking a lot about subscription boxes to all of my friends, and I'm sort of a subscription box addict, and I've been getting a lot of questions about the difference between Ipsy and Birchbox and BoxyCharm and Glossybox and all the different ones, including Love with Food and Nature Box, and gosh, there's so many. I could go on and on. But I've been getting so many questions from my friends as I talk about these subscription boxes that I decided that, you know, maybe I would film my own unboxing. I get enough of the subscriptions that I definitely have them in stock to review them. So I thought it might be kind of fun to do my own review, and should my friends decide to watch it and see what I got in my boxes, then great. And along the way, if anybody else happened to be watching them, then that's just icing on the cake. Hopefully I'd help somebody else. We are the day of Google, where everybody just Googles whatever they want to know. So maybe someday somebody will be Googling Birchbox versus Ipsy, and they'll come across my video and I'll be able to help them a little bit. So today what I have is the Birchbox and the Ipsy for March 2015. If you're not familiar with these particular subscription boxes, they are $10 a month, and for that $10 you get anywhere from about 4 to 6 deluxe size beauty samples. Beauty samples can be anything from makeup to hair care, skin care, and sometimes you get a lifestyle item. I don't tend to get the lifestyle items quite as much as I would like to get. I really like when I get a hair accessory or tea sometimes in my Birchbox. I know not everybody does. They feel like that's not really what they're paying for, but I like it. I like the diversity and to kind of check out some other stuff. So you can sometimes get those in your box. I don't generally get them so much. With that being said, I will show you what I received for May and let you know what I thought of it and which subscription I would recommend if you decided to subscribe to one. I will also put the links down underneath this video, so if you're interested at all in subscribing, you can click on the link. It'll bring you right to the website, and you can go ahead and subscribe yourself if you choose to. Let me say a big ol' thank you up front, because both of these subscription services do have a referral program. I would get points to use towards items that I can get from their shop. For Ipsy, they're a select few grouping of items that I would have to choose from. For Birchbox, their rewards program is a little bit better. They actually give you points that you can use anywhere in the Birchbox shop, which is really, really nice. In addition to that, both Ipsy and Birchbox will give you points for reviewing the items. So that's just fun because you get to try and review, and everybody has an opinion, right? And who doesn't love giving their opinion? That being said, let me give you my opinion. Let's start with Birchbox. This month the theme was Cupcakes in Cashmere. I believe that's who they worked with to curate this particular box. I thought the box was really cute. I did. Not as cute as some of the other boxes. Last month they had a rifle box that was just stinking adorable. If you did get that box, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It is super cute. So this one was cute. I definitely liked the kind of understated design on it, because it works in a lot of different designs that you might have in your house. So I really liked that. So when you get your Birchbox, it has the tissue paper on it. And when you open it up, this is kind of what I saw. With every Birchbox, you will receive a card that will tell you the theme of the month. It'll also list all the different items that come in your particular box, and it gives you a little bit of a description on them and how much the full size costs. Hi, cat. We have a visitor for the video. Everybody, this is Ty. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. You're so stinking cute. So in this particular box, there were 5 items. Sometimes there's a little bit more, sometimes there's a little bit less, but most of my boxes hover around 5 items. If anything, I will sometimes get 6. So one thing that's kind of cool with Birchbox is every single month they will send you an email and you have a choice to pick either a curated box where you will pick that particular box and you will know everything that is in that box because it'll show it to you. The second option you have is they will release like 4 or 5 different types of, sorry, cat. 4 or 5 different samples, and you can pick one of those particular samples. And the other items in your box, you wouldn't know what they were going to be. You would just know that one particular one. The last one, the last choice that you have is not to know anything and have everything be a surprise. I usually go with the picking of the one sample. I like knowing one thing in there that I'm really going to like it, that I really want it, that I wanted to try it in advance. And so I'm not completely disappointed. I don't usually choose the entire curated box. It's just, I've never really liked any of the options that they've given. And for the, as far as like everything being surprised, I think I've done it a couple of times. I just usually choose like the one item. I like to pick the one item. So that being said, this month I chose from Harvey Prince the Sea Salt Hair Mist. That's what it looks like. Don't let the video deceive you though. It is tiny. And about the whole thing with these subscription boxes is that they are supposed to be deluxe sizes. So deluxe sizes for me are travel or bigger. And to me, this is, gosh, it's just so tiny. It is 0.27 fluid ounces. I have used it once. You can see that it's already about 1/3 of the bottle gone. I gotta tell you, when I used it, I did not like this particular item. I like Harvey Prince. I like the perfume. I think the perfume Hello smells really good. I've actually purchased that myself. So this smells good, but this did nothing for my hair. It made it dry. It made it no bueno. It was no bueno. I did not like it. The next item that I saw was the dreaded perfume sample. I'm one of those people that I don't really like perfume samples in my box. I know some people love them. They love to change up their scent. That's their thing. I get it. I'm not that girl. I really stick to a couple of signature scents. I really love like DKNY Be Delicious. And I pretty much wear that almost all the time. I have a couple of Victoria's Secret ones that I like. I have a couple of Philosophy scents that I really like because they're just soft and clean. I really like those. I hate to say it, I feel so bad saying it, but I really don't like getting perfume samples. This one is the Notting Hill perfume by English Laundry. I will say my boyfriend did get, in his Birchbox, he received the Notting Hill shower gel, and it smells amazing. So in turn, he smells amazing. That I like a lot. So I probably will be ordering that for him or encouraging him to order it for himself. This I didn't like so much. I thought I did. When I first smelled it, I thought it smelled really clean. I put it on me and it was like floral central. I tried to wash it off 2 or 3 times. I couldn't. A lot, a little went a long way. It was just too much for me. I didn't like it. So, if you like florals, if you like stronger perfumes that will definitely last all day, this is for you. This is not for me. On my profile with Birchbox, I actually asked them to not send me more than 6 perfume samples a year. I thought they were breaking that commitment to me because I feel like I get them all the time. I did check my boxes online and I am not getting more than 6 a year from them, but it just really feels like it. And I guess it's just how it's going to be if you don't want perfume samples. The next item that I received was by Marcel. It's the Hydra C Energizing and Hydrating Gel. Again, kind of on the smaller side. Wasn't super excited about it. And it's paraben free, it's perfume free, it's hypoallergenic. It says apply in the morning, either alone or under makeup onto well cleansed skin. I'm wearing about so many different beauty products going on my skin. I have really oily skin. Even if something promises to be hydrating and oil-free, generally it just makes me a lot oilier. Is that a word? It's a word. It's a word now. And I just don't like it. So this is probably going to be a trade for me. I have a couple of other friends that do Birchbox, and a lot of the stuff that I don't like, they like, and vice versa. So that looks like a trade for me. My next item was by Dr. Jart. And it was a day tint, a tinted moisturizer, essentially. I actually discovered BB cream through Birchbox. Actually, it was Dr. Jart. And it was a couple of months ago that I got a sample of one of the Dr. Jart BB creams, and I fell in love with it. I don't use foundation anymore. I realized the BB creams are a lot lighter. They do a really great job evening out my skin tone, and the moment I switched to them, people immediately were telling me how nice my skin looked. It probably doesn't look so nice right now. I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder. I did just come home from work, so it was kind of a rough day, so I think it took a toll on my skin. But yeah, I love BB creams. Tinted moisturizers, again, oily skin, even when they say they don't have oil in them, they kind of make me feel oily. It's got SPF. I like that. I like the SPF 15. I like the Dr. Jart. I just don't think the tinted moisturizer is going to do anything for me anyways. They usually just don't have enough coverage. I mean, I don't want the coverage of a foundation anymore, but a tinted moisturizer usually doesn't do enough for me. And, I mean, the color match is decent. I mean, yeah, the color match is decent. Maybe, I don't know, maybe on a day where I run out of BB cream, or I lose my sanity, or I don't know, one of those things. Maybe I'll use it then. Right now I have no use for it. I don't feel like I do. The last thing I received, I was so excited when I saw this, so excited, was a full-size Model Co lipstick. I ever get full size in my Birchbox. I see girls all the time rocking a full size mascara, full size, eyeliner, and I get so excited because I love me some makeup. I never get full size. Model Co. I've heard of this brand. I've never tried it. Super excited to get it. Saw it was a nude shade. Kind of looked a little bit brown, but not too bad. Went to try it out, and holy moly, I don't know if you can tell, so brown, so brown, to the point where I have pretty white teeth. I use Rembrandt Total Whitening, I use Crest White strips. I mean, I don't have like the glowing teeth like Ross in that episode of Friends. Such a funny episode. I don't have anything like that, but I mean, they're pretty white, and this made my teeth look brown, and I was so upset. I will say I liked the formula. It's absolute rock star. Super creamy, great coverage, good pigmentation. When I put it on, yeah, my boyfriend commented that I had brown lips. The brown lips stayed, so I guess it's pretty lasting. I mean, it stayed on for a few hours. Just felt creamy and hydrating. It's just, I don't know. I hated the color. I have some sort of curse that just does not allow me to get pretty lipstick samples. Doesn't matter, from Birchbox, from Ipsy, from Sephora, from magazines. If I get a lipstick sample, it is just not a good one. So I just have learned to come to terms with that. So that was my Birchbox. Oh, that was it. Yeah. The box itself is not that big. Doesn't that kind of seem a little empty? It seems a little empty to me. Well, man overboard. So, yeah, I'm not going to say that I wasn't. I was completely disappointed with Birchbox this month. One of my other friends, the friend that actually got me hooked on it, she said the same thing. She didn't like her Birchbox at all. She was totally disappointed. I hate saying that because normally I love Birchbox. I don't think there's anything in here I'm going to use. I would maybe have used the lipstick if I got a shade that was tolerable. It's not. Maybe, like I said, if there's a day where I just go insane and lose my mind, I'll use the tinted moisturizer. Yeah, not a winner. I didn't really like Birchbox this month. Sorry, Birchbox. Sorry. So that being said, on to Ipsy. Now, Ipsy, like Birchbox, is also a beauty subscription box. It is $10 a month, like I said. It is deluxe or full-size samples. What I find, Ipsy, very full-size a lot of the time, and I like that. So in addition to the actual products that you get, Ipsy will send you a makeup bag every single month. So it's a blessing and a curse because, you know, it's just kind of a fun extra perk, and it's neat to be like, well, what's my makeup bag going to be this month? And I'm so excited to see it. So that's great. But then you start to collect makeup bags and you're like a homeless person living in this house of makeup bags or something. So, but this is this month's Ipsy bag. And it just says content's pretty important stuff. I know they had like 2 or 3 different sayings on them. The design was fairly similar. It was, you know, little makeup products on the front. It's a canvas bag, so it seems like it would be pretty durable. Absolutely. And then it says breakups to makeups down here on the bottom. So when I opened up my Ipsy bag, just like Birchbox, they do send a card that kind of gives you what the theme is, and this month it is Jet Setter. I mean, it must be because we're getting into summer, people are going to be traveling, that sort of thing. So that was this month. It doesn't give you the prices or the item descriptions or how to use them. It really is just a card that says, here's what the theme is. Yay. If it wasn't there, I would probably never miss it. I don't really care what the theme is. So the first item that I pulled out when I saw my bag was by IT Cosmetics, and it is a CC cream that has SPF 50. And I was stoked when I saw this. Like I said, I had just gotten into BB creams, and they changed my makeup life. So I was so excited about CC creams when I had heard about them. And I actually had posted something on my Twitter that was like, hey, wink wink, nudge nudge, Influenster. Which, if you haven't checked out Influenster, you should. Free stuff. Hey, take reviews, more opinions, love it. Sorry, if you hear jingling and bells, that's my cats kind of running around in the background. I put bells on them. But I had heard about CC creams, heard about the great things that they do, and wanted to try them and see if they were just as great as a BB cream. And so when I saw this in my box, I was really excited until I saw the color. The color is medium. I don't know if you can see that right there. It says medium. I am light. I'm fair. I mean, you can probably just tell by this video. I'm looking at myself in the monitor. You keep seeing me look off to the sides because I got the monitor there, and in the future I may not flip it around so I can see myself. But it's dark. It's so dark. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera. But if it'll come out. Ooh, that was a lot. Like, it's probably too hard to see on camera. If you could see this in person, it looks like little girl playing in mommy's makeup, and, you know, she caked that stuff on. The texture's great. It's creamy. It rubs in pretty well. I can maybe, I'm not going to throw it away. I'm not going to trade it, and that's probably because with summer around the corner, no matter how much SPF you try to use, inevitably people just happen to get a little bit of color over the summertime. So I am thinking that maybe I'll be able to use it by the end of the summer and try it out. It was so sad. It was so sad. Next thing. I feel like I'm missing something out of my bag. See, okay, this is where the card would come in handy. Yeah, the card would come in handy now, because I would remember if I was missing something. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm going to have to look it up, because now I feel really bad. So, anyways, continuing with my trend of colors and products that just don't work for me. I got a Kaylin Pure Lust Extreme Matte Tint. And at first glance, I was like, I love this color. I could rock this. I'm so down for it. And it's got the little foam applicator. Went to put it on. I was like, ooh, well, it's a dark pink, but okay. I like it. You know, I mean, it's definitely like a spring, a petally pink, and it is pigmented. It's super, super pigmented. And it goes on really soft and easy and smooth, as you can see. I didn't love the smell. I don't tend to like any sort of scented lip glosses or anything. But it wasn't terrible. It wasn't overpowering. I think it would have worn off. And then what ended up happening is that it dried, and again, I don't know if you can see it. Right now it still looks sheen. Eventually it'll dry and it becomes really, really like cracked and cakey and almost chalky on your lips. And I tried putting lip balm over it, and that didn't help. And I tried to put lip balm under it, and that didn't help. And so, you know, I kind of felt like the makeup gods were playing with me, because it was like, oh, here's a color. Here's a color that you can totally wear. You're not going to like the formula, and it's not going to look good, and it's not going to look right on you. So this was a big, like, wah, wah, for me. I was pretty disappointed. So this was kind of like a maybe cool. I'll probably give it away. I don't even know that I want to trade it, because I feel like if I trade it, somebody's going to come back and be like, I want my stuff back. I don't like what you gave me. So next was a Jessie's Girl loose eyeshadow. Now, I've always loved these loose eyeshadows, but the older I get, the less I'm seeming to like them. And I think it's just the mess that they make is starting to get to me. I really, really try to be careful with them. And I still, they don't know, they still end up being messy. I still get them all over my vanity. I get them all over my shirt. They're all down here. But I don't hate them. I don't hate them. I do shop at Bare Minerals, and I have a million of them, and I love the colors. But this one is in Brown Sugar. And I again, wasn't excited about the color when I first got it, because the color looked really kind of like chalky and matte and everything. But then I put it on, and it had just like the littlest bit of sheer, like, shimmer to it. I liked that. Like, it looks super duper chalky on your finger, but then, like, when you put it on your hand, it goes on nice. It's, you know, pigmented pretty well. It seems blendable. Just feels so soft. It's just so soft, like a bunny. It's so nice. No, it's not like a bunny. But, I don't know. I ended up liking it more than I thought I did. I think it'll be a really nice color that'll blend in well with some of my other stuff. I just got the Revealed palette from Coastal Scents in my BoxyCharm last month. So I totally think it's actually going to end up working for me. The last thing, I think it's the last thing. I'm so sorry, because I really think there was another item. Was fake lashes. I think some girls would probably be upset about these. Not me. And here's why. I've always wanted to wear fake lashes. I love a dramatic eye, an eye that pops. That's my thing. I love eye makeup. I've been buying it since I was like 12 years old. I love it. I've never been able to do false lashes. To be fair, I haven't tried really hard. But the couple of times I have, I was sort of a spaz and wasn't able to do it. Sorry, I keep looking down because I have stuff on my lap and I don't want it to slide off. But about a week or two ago, I was playing around with a set of false eyelashes that I got from Sephora, and finally figured out the false eyelash technique. And I was so excited, and I hoped I did a good job, but I must have really done a good job, because when I met up with my mom and my stepfather, I was with my boyfriend as well. My boyfriend obviously knew that they were fake lashes because he was watching me apply them and was getting the biggest kick out of it. But my mom and my stepfather had no idea that I had put fake eyelashes on. They just thought my eye makeup looked really, really great that day. So I was really, really pleased with my experiment because not only had I finally figured out the technique, I must have done a really good job. And you know, if I do say so myself, I do think my eye makeup looked pretty good that day. So I was really, really excited to get these. These are the Eyelure Naturals number 20. They're a Gossamer Fine Lash for light length and fullness. So these are right up my alley. I just want something that is a little bit, you know, more dramatic, gives me a little pop, but still looks fairly natural. And these are exactly that. That's exactly what these were designed for. So I was super, super, super excited to get these. I had actually just ordered like, I want to say like 6 pairs of eyelashes from ilovelashes.com or something like that. So I was just like, yay, more lashes for my collection to play with. So this was a good one. I was very, very excited about that. So that was my, oh, I remembered my last item. I remembered my last item. I have to go get my last item. I will be back. I have to go get my last item. I did have a 5th item. I don't want to shortchange Ipsy and their hard work. I got the Briogeo. Why does everybody have to have a funny name? I don't like when I can't pronounce things. Anyways, it's the Rosarco Milk Reparative Leave-In Conditioning Spray. So apparently you spray this stuff in your hair after it's clean but still damp. You focus on mid-length to ends, and then you blow dry your hair. Don't rinse it out. And I tried it. First of all, the smell is really, really good. It smells, I don't even know how to describe it. It just smells like nice and clean, and I really, really like it. I loved the whole milk concept. I don't know, maybe because it's just fun and different, you know, something I hadn't tried. I didn't really notice any difference in my hair. I have to say, I'm an It's a 10 girl. I discovered that, I don't know, a year or so ago, and the one with keratin just rocks my world. There's not a lot of hair products that I go gaga over, so, I mean, this one had its work cut out for it, so I don't want to be too critical of it. If nothing else, it makes your hair smell good, and that's nice, right? Who doesn't like nice smelling hair? So that being said, that was my 5th item. As you can see, nice selection in Ipsy, you know, hair care. You know, I guess you could maybe call the CC cream a skincare product. It's still makeup though. You know, some makeup items. I mean, fake lashes. I mean, that's like the ultimate in makeup items. I mean, you really have to be into makeup to wear fake eyelashes. So you go from what, you know, an everyday person that just kind of does low maintenance kind of stuff, all the way up to what kind of like the dramatic makeup girls would like. So I really liked the diversity in my Ipsy bag this month. I mean, you guys can probably figure it out. There's no contest. Ipsy won. Ipsy totally won. In addition to just having way better products this month, they do so much full size, and I know it's only $10 a month. I do, and I really think Birchbox too gives you a far greater diversity as far as brands go. But those full size make a difference. It really makes your $10 worth it. So I would have to say, Battle of the Boxes, May 2015, Ipsy, clear winner. I was so frustrated with my Birchbox that I really contemplated just like cutting it off, saying sayonara. I don't want to date anymore. It's not me, it's you. Yeah, I was there. I'm going to hang in there a little bit longer. I've been doing Birchbox for a long time, probably almost 2 years now. So I'm going to give them another chance to redeem themselves, and maybe they will. Maybe they won't. If they don't, I will definitely cancel them. I will put that money towards other subscriptions that consistently rock it. Really what's saving it for me at this juncture is that Birchbox just has an amazing point program where you could accrue points and spend them in the store. So if you're into that, Birchbox is good for you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's long. I will say this is also my first YouTube battle of the boxes or unboxing or whatever you want to call it, and I'm long-winded. I like to talk in general, so if I can figure out how to edit, maybe I will knock this down a couple minutes. If not, hopefully you enjoyed listening to it and you know, had some good insight as to what I thought of the products. They do change based on what your profile is, so not everybody received this exact box. I'm sure there are people that got their Birchbox and were thrilled with it, and I'm sure there are people that got their Ipsy and just thought it stunk, and there's all sorts of opinions on both sides of the fence, but that's what I thought, at least. So I will try to do another unboxing in June, and I'll try to continue to do them every month. Part of that will depend on whether or not I keep these subscriptions. Birchbox, just saying. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Know what I'm saying? So, anyways, hope you have a great day. I hope you are somewhere where you're finally starting to get some warm weather like we are up in New England. And I will talk to you all again, hopefully soon. Thanks. Bye, guys.